Okay. We're just gonna have to work with the lighting. Let's try this. Should probably turn that bug zapper on. Straighten this up so I'm not sideways. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get this all prepared and fix. Let me go turn this bug zapper on. Hold on one second, guys. And I'm back. Desert Deb, you're the only one. Hi, Deb. Hi, hon. I'm gonna wait till some more people come on, because, yeah, I had the live scheduled for like 20 something minutes ago, and then I had to cancel it because something crazy came up. But I'm gonna wait till some more people come on to tell you guys that story. Got a lot to talk about today, believe it or not. Hello, Sarah with no H. Still have a cool name. Can you guys hear me okay and see me okay, minus the lighting? Here we go. More people are coming on now. Maybe I should be like directly underneath the bug zapper. How many of you guys saw my live that I had scheduled and then all of a sudden I deleted it? I had to cancel it because something crazy came up. Can't wait to share it with you guys. How are you guys doing though? Hello everyone. Hi. Hello. Got 53. I'm going to wait a few more minutes because this was unexpected again. I tried to schedule the live to let you guys know I was coming on. But something came up. Something interesting came up. Can't wait to share it with y'all. But I want to be able to let a few more people come on. I think I should go sit. There's a bug zapper over here. Here's something funny. Last time I did a live from here, the owners of this cabin, because you guys know me, I'm always like, hey, I'm a YouTuber. This is my channel, blah, blah, blah. And so the owners of this cabin, I told them I was a YouTuber. And I also wanted to make sure it'd be okay to film the cabin too. I need that permission. So, but they were watching my last live that I did. And they saw me swatting the bugs away, the mosquitoes and everything. And so they sent somebody up here the next day. Well, the owner of the cabin, her name is Sarah also, and she messaged me and was like, is it okay if we send somebody up to come get the bug zapper out for you? And I'm like, you must have watched my live video last night. She's like, yep, we did. So she's probably watching again since she saw my last live video. So the big huge party that I was supposed to have at the cabin tonight, don't come. I'm kidding, Sarah, if you're watching, I'm kidding. I don't even give out the location where I'm at. Okay, here. We got 79. I'm going to move all this. It's going to be looking a little weird right now. But I'm going to move the camera and all this over there so I can be underneath the bug zapper. Okay. All right. Zap away. Okay. Yeah, weather's pretty decent here. It gets really cold at night. Once the sun goes down, it gets very cold. I mean, I'm pretty high up in the mountains and high elevation, so yeah. Brian, what? I'm not directly underneath the zapper. They're not going to fall directly on me. All right. I was waiting to get to 100 people. 100 people watching. See, I have confidence. I have confidence. We're at 90. Nobody leave because we need 10 more. It's pretty cool what just happened. Oh, 97. You 7 people that just came on, don't go nowhere. I got something exciting to share with y'all. So I had a live scheduled um like 30 minutes ago, and I scheduled it so this time it wasn't an unexpected live. So it gave you guys a heads up and let you guys know that I was doing a live video. Well, if you guys saw that scheduled live, I deleted it because something came up and I had to rush out of the cabin. So I had to like delete the live real fast and I had to rush out and everything. Um, but I just got back to the cabin. So I started the live in case any of you guys had saw the scheduled one. So, okay, 103. Here we go. So what happened? So the owner of the cabin here sends me a message and she said, now, when I first got up here to the mountain, guys, I went into the little town here. It's not that big. Um, there's a couple of restaurants here, a fire department, a little farmer's market, and, you know, a couple of general store, a couple little places. Um, so like my second day here, I went into the little town and literally you can park your vehicle, get out and walk to all the places. I mean, it's a small little place. And so I went into town, I introduced myself. I went to each business, each place, and went and introduced myself because I wanted to meet some locals. And then, hey, I'm going to be everyone's neighbor for like this month. So I wanted to meet my neighbors. And then I also wanted to let them know that I was a YouTuber and I wanted to film the town. Everybody in this town was so nice and so welcoming. One of the places that has a lot of history to it, they're actually going to open up the place for me on a day that they're closed and let me film it. So everybody was extremely nice in the area. So one of the places I went to was the fire department, and I also introduced myself to the fire department people. Um, so the owner of this cabin sends me a message right before I saw the message, right before I was starting to set up to do my scheduled live video. And the message was, hey, Kurt wants you to give him a call from the fire department. Apparently there was a fire up there and he wanted to see if you wanted to come film it. How nice. I mean, it's not nice that there was a fire, because that's actually a little scary too, you know, because I'm so far up in these mountains. Um, but so I call the fire department guy, and apparently there was a fire right above us, and it burned down 4.5 acres. So by the time I called him, the fire was already put out, but they were doing the cleanup and everything up there. So they have a very small fire department up here on the mountain, but I guess the fire department's off the mountain, had to come up and everything to put this fire out and everything. So, um, so yeah, so he's like, go down to our fire department, ask for the captain, and the captain will tell you how to get up here. So I'm like, okay. So I was in my pajamas because I was going to do my scheduled live video with you guys in my pajamas because I was just relaxing all day today. I have been lazy today. So I literally just threw some clothes on, these that I have on right now, and jumped in the Jeep and went down to the fire department. Well, nobody was there at the fire department, but there were fire department people going back and forth on the ATVs. So I stopped one of the ATVs and they told me how to get up to the area. And then I saw a local and the local person was really nice, and he explained to me how to get up there and everything too. So I start driving up this mountain, and the guy Kurt calls me back, and I'm like, I hope I'm going the right way. And so I start driving up this mountain, and he said it's like 5 miles up a mountain. Now, you guys know I don't do crazy stuff in my Jeep anymore. I don't do the crazy technical, just crazy stuff, because my Jeep is my home. You know, like I've already driven on some of these roads out here and went and filmed in a couple of places. But also another thing is a gas situation is there's no gas up here. Um, so I have to be careful with my gas. And right now I have a half tank of gas, and going up these mountains is taking a lot of gas. Um, so yeah, so I start going up this mountain, and it was a little crazy. And the guy did tell me that there's a couple of technical parts, but he's like, you'll be able to make it through. Just take it easy, and you'll be able to make it up, fine, especially in your Jeep. And I know how to drive my Jeep. I used to do that crazy stuff, but like I said, I don't want to break anything on my Jeep. So I start climbing up this mountain, and apparently it's supposed to be like 5 miles um up up the mountain, and I was going up, literally going up. and and my I should have aired down my tires, period, coming up this mountain on the road. um I should have definitely aired down my tires. So I'm definitely airing down my tires now. So first thing in the morning, I'm airing down my tires. But anyways, I get 2 miles up the mountain, praying that I'm going the right way, because I haven't seen any traffic or anything like that on this very narrow mountain rocky road. And when I say I'm crawling up the road, I was crawling up the road. so so I get about 2 miles up the road, and the guy Kurt calls me back, and he's like, well, he was like, we're all about to come off the mountain actually right now. He was like, we're all exhausted and we need to just regroup and everything. He was like, so we're going to all come off the mountain, regroup, get some rest. He was like, but we're all meeting back up in the morning. He was like, so if you want to come up here tomorrow and film it and film the cleanup and all that stuff, he was like, then tomorrow will definitely be a better day. So I had to turn around on this really narrow road in my wide Jeep on a mountain. And when I say I had to turn around, I literally had to like go forward, go backwards, go forward, backwards, forward, backwards, forward, backwards. I must have done that like at least 8 times. And so I got my Jeep turned around to go back down the mountain. So yeah, so I'm gonna air my tires down now, I'll tell you that much. But so I guess in the morning they're all regrouping, and I'm going to follow some of the fire people back up there, and I'm gonna go film the fire that just happened 5 miles away from where I am, up in these mountains. It's crazy. So the fire, I mean, it wasn't like a huge fire. It burned 4.5 acres. I'm literally in a forest, so this is a forest where I'm at. It's a national forest area where I'm at. So there's trees everywhere. So those fire department people must have been on it. So thank God. Because the little town that I'm in, the population here of residents is 70 people, and that's not even including all the off-roaders, because it is a weekend, so there's a lot of off-roaders. This is an off-road destination for off-road people. So it's not even including the tourists and the off-road people that may have been in town. So that much traffic having to come off the mountain because of a fire is kind of scary. So, all right, try to catch up on. But, like, and the guy sent me some pictures too. So I have pictures of like the firemen, working on the fire. And then he He sent me one picture where it was like a big, huge thing of smoke, uh, where it must have been where they were putting the fire out. But it's pretty cool picture. Had a big thing of smoke and everything in it. So so I've never. I mean, I don't know how good of a video that's going to be, but I've never experienced a forest fire, and I've never seen like fire department people do their job, you know. So for me, I think it's going to be a cool experience to go see how they do it and clean the area. And I think it'll make a good video. What do you guys think? I got my drone, you know, so I'll put the drone up in the air and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm glad it didn't spread. I didn't even hear like any fire department people or anything like that. I didn't hear anything like that. So, but all those fire department people, they were all on ATVs, like tons of ATVs going up the mountain and everything. So I thought that was really nice, though. How kind of them and awesome of them to be like, huh, I met that girl down there that's staying here in town for like a month and she's a YouTuber. She might want to come film this. We should try to contact her and give her a call. That was so nice. And it gives me another video to film and get out. So I'm just going to figure out the gas situation. We'll see how much gas I have. Because obviously going down the mountain is not going to take a lot of gas. Like yesterday, I went and filmed this lake that was 8 more miles up the mountain. So that means 33 miles total through these mountains. And I was going straight up the mountain on the edge of the mountain. I couldn't look out my side windows. It was crazy. And I filmed the whole entire drive up there, obviously. But just going straight up like that, I know took a lot of gas. But when I was coming back down, I wasn't even pressing the gas. Like, that's how steep it was. Coming back down, I barely even pressed the gas. I was using my brake more. So, so yeah, coming back off the mountain doesn't take a lot of gas, but just everywhere that you go out here, you're like going up. I mean, the road to where my cabin is a straight incline going up, and it's like 0.7 miles this road to get to this cabin, and literally I'm just going up. So yes, George. So that's one thing that I talk about when I filmed my drive going up and going down. So I have a sport. My Jeep is a sport unlimited. So meaning I can shift it over into where I shift the gears, if that makes sense. So it's a manual Jeep, but because it's sport mode, I can shift my own gears if I wanted to. And so whenever I'm doing crazy inclines and down, stuff like that, I shift my own gears. Otherwise, my Jeep's going to run hot. You sent a little gift just for me? Oh, thank you, puppy love. That's a cute name. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. I have to say I'm not saying the road that I just drove on is a rock crawling road, but I mean, when I consider rock crawling, I consider like crawling over big, huge boulders. Like that's what I consider rock crawling. There wasn't boulders on the road, but I was climbing over rocks, going straight up. So my adrenaline was going a little bit going up that mountain just now because it's been a while since I think the last time I did crazy technical trails or anything like that was when I was out in Moab 2 summers ago working the seasonal job out there. So that's been a while. So, and when I don't do it for a while and then I go and do something crazy, my adrenaline goes a little bit and I get a little shaky. So, so yeah, it's pretty, who's with Sarah? Oh, why would little one be with Deb? No, little one is with me. She's inside the cabin. You know, deer tracks, I don't know. This is an interesting place. Um, it's definitely interesting up here. I haven't really interviewed. I haven't done. So the first, I've only been up here for 10 days now. So, the first few days that I was up here, I just relaxed. I just kind of was lazy, and which was kind of good and bad. But I mean, living in my Jeep and camping out in nature and stuff, I'm always on the go because that's my home. And I don't want to just sit inside my home because it's such a small space. So I'm always busy doing things. Um, so coming up here and just taking some days to relax and not do anything, it felt a little weird, but I know it was probably much needed. Um, so I haven't really started filming the town yet. I'm actually doing that next week, is when I'm going to film the town. I have gone like up to the lake that's further up the mountain. There's a ghost town that's further back down the mountain. Um, I filmed those places, and then I filmed another video. So, it's very interesting because, I mean, the road getting up here to this town right here, it's 26 miles. It takes you a little over an hour to get here, up that dirt road. And it is a steep I mean, it is a climb and an incline, but they have switchbacks up the road. So if you're not familiar with what switchbacks are, they're when the road winds like that. And so the switchbacks make it easier to come up the mountains. Um, I saw a couple of vans coming up the mountain. I mean, they were having to take it very slow. um, like they were pulling over so I could pass them, and I don't book it going up the mountain, so I take it slow too. So, but they were pulling over and I was passing them. Um, so that's interesting. I mean, they could get big trucks up here. It would just probably take them a very long time to get those big trucks up here. Yeah. But this whole area is dated back to the 1800s. Like the ghost town that I went down to go film, it is 12 miles back down the mountain. And I went and filmed that the other day. And it's an actual ghost town, but it's active. And the population, they have people living there, but the population is 4 people. 4 people and some dogs and 2 cats. um, so that was pretty interesting also to film that. But yeah, I mean, this whole entire area, it's all mining area, and it's all dated back to the 1800s. So that's a good question. I'll ask one of the locals, though, for sure. My speaking style is very nice. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, Donna. I mean, like, it's a hit or miss with these little small towns that you find, because some small towns, they're just like, oh, great, a tourist. And especially a YouTuber or social media influencer or something coming through, they're just like, oh, God. So there is some towns like that. And I get it, they're in these small towns because 9 times out of 10, they just want the peace and quiet and be away from the city people and enjoy their little town. Um, so it's a hit or miss with these little towns, and that's why I thought it was appropriate before I started just going and filming the town, which I'm sure lots of people go and film this place because it is an off-road popular destination. Um, but I'm also going to be their neighbor for like this month. I thought it was appropriate for me to go in town and just introduce myself to the locals and the people that own the businesses and everything, and you know, just make friends with them first before I just took the cameras out and started putting the cameras in their faces and and filming everywhere and putting the drone up in the air. So I thought it was appropriate for me to introduce myself and make friends first, you know. So, and I think because I did that, I think they were probably a little bit more welcoming, um, because I went down there and actually met people, you know. So one of the little restaurants, it's a little restaurant. I went in there and got like a little burger and some fries and met the owner there. The farmer's market, I went and purchased something from the farmer's market. The general store, I purchased a little thing from there. So I wanted to also show that I was showing support to them too. So yeah, so I'm pretty excited. I mean, now I got to go drive this crazy mountain again tomorrow morning. Um, I'm airing down those tires, though. I'll tell you that much. Those tires are being aired down. I should have done that just coming up this mountain in the first place, but I didn't think about it for some reason until now. Um, but yeah, so I get to go film the forest fire tomorrow. Pretty cool. It's pretty nice of them. So I'll have a video. Hopefully my Jeep will make it up there. Um, I mean, I know my Jeep will make it up there, but I know when to stop. I know when it's getting too crazy, when I have the risk of breaking something. Me as a driver and my Jeep being capable, both of us are capable to do crazy trails. But I just don't want to break anything. So yeah, as you guys see, Desert Deb, it keeps announcing my birthday. I do have my birthday coming up, guys. She's posting my wish list, my Amazon wish list, which is kind of rare. Normally she doesn't do that. Um, but, I don't think I've had anything on my Amazon wish list in probably almost a year because, well, it's hard for me to receive certain things. I don't want my aunt to be having to mail me all these packages all the time. And then B, I'm limited on space inside my Jeep. So I'm not going to put stuff on my wish list just to get it from people. Um, but because I have my birthday coming up, I've gotten a few messages from some of you guys asking me what I want for my birthday or what should they get me or blah, blah, blah. So I went to my Amazon wish list and added some things on there. Um, so the people that were asking or any of you guys wanted to buy me a birthday present. So because I don't want people to just send me random stuff either, because though I'm thankful for everything that people sends me, like if it's not something that I absolutely need. Oh, is that my friend John Bond from Vegas? And thank you. Thank you for that. Are you John Bond from Vegas? Um, See, I got distracted. So I figured before people started sending me random stuff or whatever, then I should put some stuff on my wish list. And one of the things I really need off that wish list, by the way, guys, is those boots because I ruined my boots. You guys know I love my boots. They're in all my videos. And I ruined them at the girls' camping trip with the mud and everything. So I had to throw those boots out. So now I have no boots. But thank God it's the summertime and I don't need the boots right now. Hi, John. It's good to see you. I miss you. Hope you're doing okay. That's my guys. Everybody say hey to my friend John Bond. He's a very good friend of mine in Vegas. I've known him for a while. And he gave me a donation. Thank you, hon. John's been with me for a couple of my birthdays. Good to see you. Well, I can't see you. You could see me, but I see your name. So good to see your name. Yeah, I'm pulling my hair out with the video thing, deer tracks. So then, I need to discuss another thing, but I want to tell you guys another exciting story real quick first. So here's another exciting story, and then I'll discuss what I want to discuss with you guys. Oh dang it! I hope no bugs flew into my soda. If they did, it's protein. So, um, oh, thank you, Dee Dee. Thank you very much. So last night, okay, first of all, where I'm at, there is a lot of wildlife out here. I'm always on alert. In the last week, goodness, maybe there was a bug in there. Let's drink some more. So I am in bear country, and in the last week, there have been multiple bears spotted already in the area. I haven't spotted them because, well, we know I must have bear repellent on my skin or something, because I never get to see a bear out in the wild. Of all the places I've been to and everything, I've never seen a freaking bear in the wild. So, so anyways, there's been some bears spotted in the area already, just in this past week, including one going up the road where the cabin is. And some locals have told me that. So I'm always on alert. I don't take little one for long walks because of that. They also have mountain lions in the area. So little one can't go on long walks just for that reason. But whenever I'm outside, because I come out here and I sit on this porch a lot and just sit and relax and enjoy the sounds of nature. So every time I hear a noise, I'm always on alert. So last night, Miss Desert Deb here, that you guys see in the chat, was doing a live video. So I was on her live video, watching the live video and talking with everybody. Well, I decided to take a little break and come outside and get some fresh air. So I came out here and I sat in this chair right here to get some fresh air. And mind you, it's nighttime. I think it was like 9 o'clock at night. And this other chair, this is where the corner of the cabin is. But it's a big wraparound porch. And so, that's right, Greg. So I'm sitting in this chair and all of a sudden I hear something coming around the corner. And before I could get up or anything like that, I see this little animal come walking. And it gets within like 5 feet of me. For a quick second, I thought it was a cat or a dog or something. Just for a quick second. Until I saw all the black and white. It was a freaking skunk. And the skunk came face to face with me. Literally like 5 feet. It was in front of this chair right here, and I was sitting in this chair. So the skunk, I didn't know what to do. Like, mind you, I know what to do when I see a bear. I know what to do when I see a mountain lion, a cougar, a rattlesnake, a moose. Because all these places that I go to, I look up the wildlife and I look what I'm supposed to do when I see any of this wildlife. But I've never thought of looking up what to do when you see a freaking skunk. I mean, it just never dawned on me. So I froze. I froze for a second. And then in my head, I told myself, okay, don't make any sudden moves. Just sit here. Don't move. Don't freak out. And maybe the skunk will turn around and walk away. And it did. It looked at me for like a few seconds and then turned around and just casually walked away. And then went down the little hill that's below the cabin. I know, Deb, I know you said to turn around and run, but I was sitting in a freaking chair. So I think I did the right thing by not making any sudden moves. Because I feel like if I would have made a sudden move, it would have alarmed the skunk, and then he would have sprayed. I don't know. I don't know anything about skunks. So, yeah, that was pretty interesting. Um, it was so cute though. It was a cute skunk and it was huge. I didn't know skunks were that big. I've never seen a skunk out in the wild, but now I have. So since I've been here, I've seen tons of deer already in the backyard and the front yard. I've seen elk. Um, Today there was an infestation of uh, woodpeckers out here. I posted a short video on my channel of that if you guys want to see the infestation of the woodpeckers. Literally, there had to be like 30 to 50 woodpeckers, and they're still flying around here. I felt like I was in the movie Birds. It was crazy. So, yeah. I've seen jackrabbits, not out here, but I've seen plenty of jackrabbits. So, I'm thinking, since I've seen all that wildlife, that I eventually got to see freaking bear, right? I mean, I don't want to be sitting out on my patio and a bear come walking around the corner like the skunk did. Preferably, I'd like to see the bear way out there, up on that mountain right there, because I have a nice zoom in camera on my phone, so I'll be able to get good video by zooming in, but I like for the bear to be far away. But I don't know, I kind of given up, on looking for bears. I mean, I spent a month in Montana in the mountains out there. Well, I think it was like 3 weeks in Montana in the mountains out there. I spent a week in the northern mountains of Idaho. I spent 3 months in the Pacific Northwest in the mountains and the forest out there. Colorado. I spent a lot of time in Colorado. And no bears. I mean, I had to drive through, this is before I started traveling, but I mean, I've driven through that place called Bearizona in Arizona where they have bears just roaming around, and that's the only time I've seen bears outdoors. And I don't think that counts because they're not out in the wild. so yeah, so maybe I'll see a bear up here. I don't know. Preferably while I'm in the cabin looking out the window with the camera. All right. Okay, here's the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. I wanted to get the exciting stuff out first. So did you guys see my post I made under the community post today about my Patreon? If you did, I'm going to explain that a little bit more right now. If you didn't, then I'm going to explain it. So I have decided that I'm going to do a live video, which is kind of like a daily blog and a little glimpse of my life every single day on my Patreon. The only days I'm not going to do it will be on Wednesday and Sundays, because those are the days that I have edited videos that come out on YouTube. So, all the other days, 5 days a week, I'll be doing a live video. The reason why it's going to be a live video is I was going to just do a little video, doing a blog, a daily blog, but that would require me having to upload the video. And over this past month, me uploading my videos has taken anywhere between 24 to 48 hours to upload just a single video. So I have issues uploading my videos. So I decided to do live videos because well, I don't have to upload it. I'm live streaming, so it's already there. After I end it, it just gets posted. So it was easier for me to do that. So the live videos that I do on my Patreon every day is basically going to be like a little glimpse into my life every single day. I love, you guys know, I love sharing as much as I can about me to all of you guys. I love doing the live streams and everything. And I just love sharing everything. I mean, there's sometimes something like today, all the excitement that I had and the thing with the skunk last night and all that and the fire, and all that stuff today. Um, that makes for something fun to share, with you guys when it happened. But sometimes I forget, to share everything. Um, so the reason why I'm doing it on my Patreon also is because I don't want to do it on YouTube. I don't want my YouTube channel to be a live streaming channel. Also, YouTube expects us to stay consistent with our videos. So meaning if I start doing a live stream 5 days a week and putting 2 edited videos out, oh, that's a squirrel. I thought it was another animal. It's a squirrel. um I can't promise to be consistent if I did it on YouTube because there's going to be some times that I'm going to be in places where I have no cell signal. So I'm not going to be able to do a live video. So and then that would suck because then YouTube will punish me for not being consistent because I missed putting a video out. And I don't want that to happen. So my only other platform that I really have besides Instagram, but I just really post pictures on Instagram. Yeah, that's it, just pictures and little reels, is Patreon. So I will be doing a little glimpse in my life every single day. Well, 5 days, except for Wednesday and Sundays on my Patreon. So it's not, sometimes it's just going to be me sitting here talking and telling you guys what's going on. But sometimes it's going to be you guys taking a drive with me somewhere or maybe me walking through somewhere. I don't want it to always be me just sitting in the chair doing a live video. So I want to make it interesting because the whole point of this is to give you guys a little glimpse in my life. So it could be me cooking dinner, and talking to you guys or anything like that. So I'll switch it up, because I want you guys to just see how I live this life and how it is and stuff. So, um, so I know that Patreon is a paid membership thing. Um, there's 3 tiers to my Patreon, and what kind of bird is that? There is some strange. I wish I was one of those bird people that could tell what kind of birds are, and the birds don't stay still long enough for me to take a picture and figure it out. um so yeah, so Deb just posted my Patreon link, by the ways. But in all my videos, every one of my videos, if you go to the description of all my videos, all my links to all my stuff are under every single video, so you can also find the links there. But thank you, Deb, thank you for posting that. So there is 3 membership tiers on my Patreon. And it's just they're different prices, but every single tier, even the low tier and the high tier, you all get the same thing. So I just wanted to give different options of how people wanted to pay. I don't know. I don't know what to say. But I also didn't want to favor one tier more than the other. So all 3 tiers all get the same exact benefits, I guess is what it's called. I don't know. So meaning all my live videos, everybody will be able to watch all the live videos. So it'll be pretty cool. I'm pretty excited to do this. I really am, because I really enjoy doing these live streams and stuff. I don't know exactly when I'll do the live streams, but you'll be able to go back and watch them. I did one this morning on there. So I did the first one this morning. And then tomorrow I'll do another one. So I don't know. I'm going to try to schedule it. I'm still trying to figure out the live streaming thing on Patreon because I'm new to that, because you have to do it a certain way. Um, so yeah, so I'll do another one tomorrow, and then the next day, and oh god, here comes a bug zapper. You better work. Um, but yeah, so I think it'll be fine. I watch a lot of live stream. Well, I don't watch a lot, but I watch some live streamers, and they have fun doing the live streams and everything. And I wish that I could dedicate myself to do it on YouTube. I really do, but I can't. I can't promise and dedicate to do it full time like that on YouTube. And then I miss a day or miss 2 days, and YouTube punishes me with the algorithm. So I had to do it on Patreon. But the members, the tiers, in case you guys are wondering, the first tier is $5. The next one is 10, I think, and then the last one is 20. 5, 10, or 20. And it doesn't matter which one you choose. You could choose the $5 one, and you're still going to get the same benefits as the $20 person. $20 person is still going to get the same benefits as the $5 person. So I'm just grateful for whatever it is. Sorry. And I don't want to limit things for certain people. So and then I've been doing like early release on my videos on Patreon. So I started doing that too. So yeah, so that's what the whole Patreon thing was from this morning. Thank you, Deb. Deb's on top of it. I mean, Bubbles, it's so much. It's easy. It's simple to do the live stream, and all you do is just press the button and start recording and start talking or showing whatever. I mean, there's no editing involved. There's no uploading that takes forever. So it's just easy. You just push the button, record, talk, show things, and then stop recording, and bam, that's it. So I get it why a lot of people do live streaming, but don't worry, I'm still going to be putting my edited videos out every Wednesday and Sundays like I normally do, because even though editing the videos gets a little irritating and a little complicated sometimes, I enjoy sharing those edited videos. Like after I get finished pulling my dreadlocks out and doing a lot of cussing and all that, after I get finished editing my video, I do have that sense of accomplishment that I just did that, and it's nice to go back and watch the work that I did into putting that video together. So I personally enjoy doing my editing videos. I wish I was a little bit more, like, it takes me, now that I'm doing the longer form videos, it takes me like a whole day to edit one video, since I'm doing the longer form videos. When I was doing the shorter videos, it would take me 2 days to edit one video. I mean, 1 day to edit two videos. So yeah, so now it takes me a whole day to edit these long form videos. So I wish I could do it a lot quicker, doing the editing, because it'd be nice if I could just put more edited videos out. That's a lot of work. I don't want to be constantly filming and constantly editing and not give myself, like any time to myself. So, do I film with the phone? So I take all my pictures with my phone. I have 2 GoPros. So I film with my GoPros. One of my GoPros is for my driving angles and driving shots. And then I have the drone. So every once in a while I'll use my phone to film something with, but the clear HD footage that you guys see come from my GoPros. So yeah, that's about it. I wanted to definitely talk about the Patreon thing and clear that up, since I posted it this morning, because I didn't want anybody thinking that I was going to stop YouTube or stop posting on YouTube. And to let you guys know, I'm still going to be doing a live video on YouTube once a week. So I'm not going to quit that either. So I'll still be doing my 2 edited videos, posting those on Wednesday and Sundays, and then still be doing a live video with you guys once a week. So don't worry about that. But I'm going to be doing a glimpse in my life every single day on Patreon. I'm pretty excited to do that too. I can't wait to do that. I don't know how long the videos will be, how long they'll go for. You know, it's, we'll just see. It all depends. It all depends what's going on or where I'm at and stuff like that. So, hello everyone. Welcome to all the people that just came on. So yeah. So I have to say, I've been up here for 10 days. This has been a little challenging for me. Like I said earlier in the live video, you guys know I live in my Jeep, so meaning me living in my Jeep, it's my home, and I'm parked out in nature somewhere. So meaning living in my Jeep and it being my home, I'm never inside my Jeep unless I'm driving it. So, or not unless it's bad weather or something. So I'm constantly always on the go, doing things outside, everything. So being inside an actual structure for 10 days has been challenging. It's been a little different. So I did have a few days where I didn't go and do anything and kind of just laid around. And I haven't really touched the TV that much, so that's good. There's no channels on the TV. It's only like YouTube or Amazon Prime or Hulu. But I became lazy for a few days. At least I felt like I was lazy. I mean, personally, I probably should have taken some days to relax because I'm always constantly on the go and always doing things. So I probably should have done that. But like after those days passed by, for some reason I felt guilty. Like I felt like I just became lazy. So I had to go drive up the mountain and go see a lake. So it's a little challenging. So this is going to be interesting. I still have a few more weeks up here, and it's going to be interesting how it goes. And yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. So Sarah needs gas money. Well, I need there to be gas up here on this mountain, to be honest with you. Can you put a gas pump up here on this mountain? Just have the gas pump delivered up here? I might, depending, because I still have to go down in town next week and film the place. I mean, it's only 0.7 miles down the mountain, but depending on the gas situation, I might have to come back down this mountain and go get me some freaking gas. That's going to be a long drive off the mountain and coming back up, but I don't want to get stranded up here. We'll see. Right now I have a half tank of gas, and tomorrow to go film the forest fire, the fire that just happened up here, tomorrow I'm going to have to go up more of the mountain and crawl up it, so that's probably going to take some gas. Yeah, and then also me doing a live video like every single day and everything. I kind of thought that would be awesome to lead up into my birthday, you know, because my birthday is right around the corner. I can't believe I'm finally going to be 21 years old. So yeah, so I thought that would be like a good way to celebrate my birthday month by just getting to do, like, sharing a little glimpse of my life every day with you guys. So yeah. Yeah, Greg, it does. For me, especially going uphill like that on these roads. Um, yeah. I mean, right now I have a lot of stuff taken out of my Jeep. I pretty much emptied out my Jeep and put it in, put the stuff inside the cabin. So like my heavy stuff. I mean, my fridge is in the Jeep still, but the fridge doesn't really weigh that much. And obviously all the food is out of the fridge. So I do still have the pretty much all the heavy stuff and everything is out and in the cabin. So I took a lot of stuff. So I lost a lot of weight on that Jeep, but still, it's got weight on the Jeep. Um, so with the extra weight on my Jeep going up hills, up the mountains and everything sucks. It really does. Yeah, Steve, I was talking to my friend Mike earlier. Um, he had texted me. So I'm actually going to meet up when I come off this mountain. I'm actually going to meet up with a bunch of my Jeep friends from Vegas. Last year I went and met them somewhere and camped with them, and so they're coming down to an area that's close by where I'm at, and I'm going to meet up with them when I get off this mountain, and I'm going to be camping with them for Memorial Day weekend. But I was talking to Mike, one of my friends that's with the Jeep people that are coming down, and I was talking about the gas can situation. So I've been wanting to get gas cans and stuff like that for my Jeep, but I can't figure out where to mount them on my Jeep. So he's gonna he's gonna give me some suggestions when I see him Memorial Day weekend. So that's gonna be cool too. I'm gonna going to do a trail with them, but the trail that they're doing, uh, it's 30 something miles long and it's a technical trail. So I'm leaving my Jeep parked somewhere and I'll be riding passenger with my friend Mike and his Jeep. But there's 25 Jeeps coming. So it's going to be a long day doing this 30 something mile trail with 25 Jeeps. But it's going to be a cool video because I'll be able to film it, actually be able to film it because I'll be riding passenger. I won't be driving. So, meaning I'll be able to get out, film a lot, put the drone up in the air. So, I'm pretty excited. And it's going to be nice to actually go do a trail with a bunch of my Jeep friends um, in a technical trail at that. So, I'm pretty excited. That'd be nice. But yeah, so I do need to get some gas cans. I just need to figure out how to mount them, what kind of gas cans to get, because there's multiple ones that you can get, and figure it out. I think between 25 Jeeps Memorial Day weekend when I see them, I think one of them will have some good suggestions for that. I'm pretty sure too a lot of them are going to have gas already mounted to their Jeeps since it's such a long trail. So how much of the donation via PayPal do they take, Deb? Cappy, I have a friend that goes by Cappy in Vegas also, so that kind of threw me off. I think from the picture, I don't think that's you. Cappy, so I get 100% of my donations from PayPal. 100%. So PayPal doesn't take anything. So, yeah. So 100% is what I get from my donations there. When do I plan to work on my property? I'm going to start on that next year. It was just too much to do in such little time for me to go up there and stay for the summer. Also, they were still getting snow up in that area like a couple weeks ago. So, and one of the things I have to do is get part of that road accessible and get my driveway done on the land. So, um, yeah, um, that's hard to do when the soil on the land is wet. Sorry, I'm trying to read y'all's comments. Um, So you guys were asking about how the donation things go. I see. So YouTube gets 30%. Um, so they take 30% of everything that we make. So including the donations, everything, it's 30%. They get 30% of our paychecks from Google, everything. Um, which I don't complain about because I'm still getting some of the donations. So I'm happy with whatever I get. And YouTube, they got to get their cut. I get it. And PayPal, though, PayPal, I get 100% of my donations. So, like, even if somebody was to send me $1 million through PayPal, I'm sure I might get a phone call from PayPal, but I would get 100% of that donation. um, so yeah, so 100% of donations in PayPal go to me and little one. Little one gets some of those donations too, obviously. Let me go get her. It's a little cold out here right now, so I didn't want her to be cold. Little one, you want to come say hi to everyone? Oh, everybody wants to say hi. They want to say hi to you. 'Cause they love you. They love you. They love you, some little one. They love some little one. We gotta let everyone say hi. Say hi. Hello. Hi, everyone. Hi. See, I like all the smells out here. There's lots of smells for me to smell. Um, it's a good thing that she wasn't out here with me last night when the skunk came up. Where are you going at? Do you want to sit in your blanket? Do you want to sit in the blanket? I'm going to put her in the other chair. Everyone's saying hi to you, little one. Everyone's saying hi. They're really here because of you. They just put up with me for like the first hour. So they're really here because of you. Sit down. Sit down. Lay down. At least you guys can see her now. I know. Yeah. There was a big animal on the porch last night out here, and it was bigger than you. So it's a good thing that you weren't out here with Mama when that happened. Literally, the skunk was bigger than her. Yeah, I don't know if PayPal charges the person that's donating. Um, I mean, they probably do. I mean, how are they going to have a business like that and not make any money? There is an option on PayPal though. So the way it works is, if I accept the money and cash it out right then and there, I get, they do take a little percentage, but it's not even that much. I want to, like, I think if somebody donates $20, I think they take like $1 out or something, or $1 and some change out or something. Um, and that's if I was to cash it out ASAP. But if I don't accept it and cash it out right away, then I receive the money 100% the next day. So that's how it actually works. So I'm sure PayPal makes their money off of the people that want to cash it out ASAP also. So did I wake her up from a nap? No. I feel so bad because I really can't take her out walking around here a lot, you know, so um She's definitely turned into an outdoor dog because all she does inside the cabin now is sits on top of the couch looking out the window. I do take her out down there on the backyard with a leash on and just kind of walk in circles down there. When I come out here and sit on the back porch, I let her come out and sit also. But oh, thank you, Load Smart. Keep it up. I'm keeping it up. Uh-oh, did somebody say something wrong and their message got deleted? I must have missed that, and it's probably a good thing. Oh, multiple ones were deleted from this person. Well, if Desert Deb deleted your comments, she definitely had a reason to do that. So, whatever you are commenting, I'm sure it had to either be cuss words or negativity. So either one of those are not allowed on my channel. I missed what those messages were, but I trust Deb was on top of it. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing too. I'm not just amazing. You guys are amazing. She's amazing. What are you trying to come over here with Mama? Oh my God. You're gonna like fall. She's trying to come over and get on my lap. She was gonna like fall off the rocking chair. What's going on? You're very antsy. So, oh, here's some other good news. Do you guys remember, and Deb, I forgot to text you and tell you this. Remember I was a little upset about a really good friend of mine being in the hospital a few weeks ago. It was right before the girls' camping trip. He's a very dear friend of mine, and he was in the hospital and he wasn't doing good. And so I was really stressed out about that. At the girls' camping trip, he was in the hospital during that also. So I was a little bothered during the girls' camping trip, trying to think about that also. He's been in the hospital for, God, I want to say almost a month now, maybe 3 weeks. I don't know, but he went home today. So he finally got out of the hospital today. So that was amazing news, and I'm very happy about that. So everybody that kept my friend in y'all's thoughts, he's finally home. What are you barking at? Don't be barking at just nothing, because then Mama gets worried. So yeah, so that's good news. But some upsetting news. I wasn't gonna mention it, but she because I didn't know if she was going to come on the live chat or not, but it doesn't look like she's coming on the live chat. My Aunt Cindy, you guys keep her in y'all's prayers now, because her last doggie that she has, she had 3 dogs, and over the last couple of years, she lost 2 of her dogs. And so she has her dog Rocky left. And Rocky is an amazing dog. I love Rocky so much, and so does the little one. But Rocky's not doing good, and he's not doing good. So Aunt Cindy is having a difficult time right now. He may have stomach cancer, so she's taken him to the vet twice this week, but he's not eating, and she had to force feed food down his throat this morning. So she's been pretty upset about that. So positive thing though is she's flying out to come see me at the end of this month for my birthday. So that'll be a nice little distraction for her. But she's not taking it very well. So she's been very depressed and upset, which is understandable because these are our kids. So, and it's Rocky's a senior dog, and he's a bigger dog. So hopefully Rocky will just pull through what he's going through and give Aunt Cindy a couple more years with him. Give all of us a couple more years with him. So yeah, so keep my Aunt Cindy in y'all's prayers and thoughts. For the ones that don't pray, just keep her in your thoughts. So yeah. And then for all the new people that just got on the live, if you didn't see the beginning of the live, go watch the beginning. Go watch the beginning of this live video, because there's some interesting news that I shared with y'all. So pretty cool news. All right, guys, I got to end this video because I haven't ate yet, because I had to go drive up a mountain to go to a forest fire that I didn't make that I'm going to go do tomorrow. And then I hung out with you guys for the last hour and 11 minutes. So I need to go cook me some dinner and eat. But yeah, so I'll do another live next week. And for the ones that just joined, I'm doing lives every day, live videos, a little glimpse into my life every single day on my Patreon. So you can go check that out. And once again, don't worry about what tier you get on Patreon. Don't worry about it, because every tier on Patreon gets the same exact benefits. It just doesn't matter. So, yeah. I hear dogs barking a lot. I hope they don't see a bear, because that barks pretty close. So maybe I do need to go inside the cabin, just in case there's a bear in the area. But thank you guys for hanging out. I got another video coming out on Sunday. It's a video I filmed a couple weeks ago. I had to schedule it out further so I could get the girls camping trip videos out. So yeah. So it's a pretty cool video though. Like it's a pretty cool place. Like amazing. That's getting me really sketched out. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video, because I don't want to be outside if there's a bear wandering around. That dog is definitely barking for some reason. So I'm going to end this, go inside, cook me some dinner, and till next time. Thank you, guys. Let's go inside.